You're not, but
Well, I was
okay.
gonna pull it up so I can show you.
Hello, guys. Donald, aka Blood Baron 115 here, coming at you today with an interrupting blood wife showing me adorable videos of my son. After she said she would wait.
I'm sorry. I needed you to see. He was
Why-
so cute. We need to
Why-
get him one.
Why do you say I'll show you after and then start
I'll show you
showing me?
after.
Okay, I'm still gonna sip of this for your
Okay, I said you could have some.
good predictions. Extreme Rules. She's back.
I'm back. Where did I go?
You weren't on like the last 3 or 4 of them.
I'm back.
You're back.
I'm sorry. I need to like.
We're trying to figure out chair positions because
Ugh.
like. Yeah, I'll just like you can move in. I'll be the one who has to lean uncomfortably.
No, it's fine. No, don't.
So there's a bunch of matches. Okay, so Extreme Rules. I did you were sleeping / not sleeping in line. When I did this, I did a simulation stream earlier where I talked about some of my predictions already. So I have a good idea of what I want to say. You're gonna be like, that's a match. And I'll be like, I didn't know either. But let's get into it with the Cruiserweight Championship. What?
No, it's just like the glare on my glasses.
Take your glasses off.
I can't see them.
I read it to you. Do you need to really see?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
No.
Okay. Okay. First match. Cruiserweight Championship. Drew Gulak as the champion defending
Drew.
against Tony Nese.
I'm not really a fan of Tony.
You're very quiet, so I'm just gonna. There you go. Say that again for the whole class to hear.
I don't want to share it with the whole class. It was a secret.
It was a secret.
Drew, I'm not really a fan of Tony.
You know, you could like stay here but speak up, like Drew.
Yes, but like because of my ear situation, I can't tell how loud or how quiet I'm being.
Well,
So I don't know.
I'm telling you to be a little loud. Well, you can see on here. Like I like to be in this area, and you're like over here.
You like to be in that area?
Yeah.
So you like to be in this area.
That's a little. I don't.
That's a little bit loud.
Whatever makes you happy. Like I feel like this is a good volume. This is a solid volume.
Okay, so who's your pick?
Drew Gulak.
Okay.
He but like so I originally was thinking Drew Gulak. I'm second guessing myself because apparently it's in Philadelphia is his hometown. And
Hometown.
It's his hometown. Home dang diddly dang down down. And people don't win in their hometowns unless their hometown is not a town. It's a country.
Can you just say hometown, please?
People win in their home countries, but not their hometowns. But I'm going with Drew Gulak anyway because I
But
think
sometimes they do. I mean, if they like him enough, they let him win in their hometowns.
name one.
Alexa Bliss. Won in Ohio.
She's from Ohio.
Yes.
Okay. Name another one. For every one you name, I can name 2 that don't count. Oh fuck, CM Punk. That's like the biggest one of all time.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure Daniel Bryan's won in his hometown. Bailey's won in her hometown, but she's also lost in her hometown.
She's the one that comes to my head where I'm like, she loses in her hometown.
But she's also won in her hometown.
Drew. Well, in any case, I'm picking Drew. We're both picking
Okay.
Drew. I think Drew needs to win. I think if they just keep passing the championship around, it's not going to look good. Next match, which I'm going to be really sad. So for everyone viewing this, I'm playing D&D while the show starts. So I'm going to like not pay full attention to the beginning of the show, but I'll see the end of the show, which sucks because the end of the show is going to be terrible and the beginning of the show is going to be the good stuff. Speaking of things at the beginning of the show.
Are you sure this is the order that they're going to do it in? Probably the Cruiserweight Championship, because not a lot of people watch the Cruiserweight,
That's
so
gonna be
it's
on the pre-show for sure.
usually in the beginning. But, like, are you sure they're not going to put Aleister Black in, like, the middle and not in the beginning?
I don't know. But all I know is that the 2 matches that I care about the least are definitely the last 2 matches. So I know I get to look forward to seeing garbage, at least.
Okay.
Okay. But in any case, Aleister Black versus Cesaro. I'm going to say Aleister Black. Because, wait. So I was trying to figure this out on the stream. They're both from European places. He's from the Netherlands,
Wait,
right?
I thought you were going to be able to watch the show and not the beginning. Not the pre-show.
I'm going to miss the pre-show on like half of the main show.
I thought you said it started at 7.
Yeah, we're D&D until 9. That's half the show.
Oh, yeah,
But anyway, Cesaro's from Switzerland, so he's Swiss. Aleister Black's from the Netherlands. What is he? What is the name of a Netherland person? I couldn't figure this out when I was... No? Okay. Well, in any case, I'm picking the Netherland man. Aleister Black. I love Aleister Black, and I want him to win. I think he's going to win because he hasn't had a match in like 2 months. You got to bring him back strong.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm also picking Aleister Black because I think we've seen a lot of Cesaro. Cesaro's been doing like these weird matches with
Josie.
Yeah.
No Way Jose.
Yes.
Josie.
Yes. No Way Jose. And like I don't know, it's just weird. So I think I would like to see Aleister Black win so that he can get back into the ring fighting other people. Because I didn't really like that he was just sitting there and waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah.
No one wanted to knock, and then someone knocked, and then they came. Are you Googling what Netherlands people are? Okay. I think he's from Amsterdam specifically. Bless you.
Excuse me.
If this is the order, I'm gonna be so salty, because, like, all the matches I care about the most are at the beginning. What is he?
They're just Dutch.
Oh, they're Dutch?
Yeah.
Oh, he's Dutch.
If they live
right
in the Hollands, they're called Hollanders, but all citizens of the Netherlands are called Dutch, as is their language.
Okay, I knew that...
yeah, because isn't he the Dutch something?
No idea.
I thought they called him the Dutch something.
The Flying Dutchman. Yo, give him wings, make him green, the Flying Dutchman.
The Dutch Destroyer sounds pretty badass, though.
I feel like I've never heard that. The Swiss Cyborg? That's a good one. That's Cesaro. Okay, SmackDown Tag Team Championship, Daniel Bryan and Rowan versus The New Day versus Heavy Machinery.
I want to go... I definitely don't want Daniel Bryan and Rowan to win, but I'm not sure if I want The New Day or Heavy Machinery. The New Day, if they won, then it would be... If Kofi wins, then they would all have titles, which would be pretty cool. But I think also Heavy Machinery, could win, because they're pretty good, especially as a tag team. And they haven't gotten a lot of time. Like, lately they've gotten time, and they were put in this match, but, like, before that, nobody really cared, and they were NXT call-ups. I think giving them the titles would put more on them and give them more screen time so that they can show off, you know, what they can really do instead of being in these bullshit matches with Daniel Bryan.
They've shown what they can do in the Okay, so who are you picking? You just rambled.
I'm picking Heavy Machinery.
Okay.
Heavy Machinery.
I'm picking The New Day for the reason that you said of all three people holding belts. That's my reasoning. And
but then, like, what if Kofi loses to Joe?
Kofi's not losing to Joe. I want him to. He's not. It's not happening. But
okay.
It's like, it's my Brock Lesnar issue. I don't want Brock Lesnar to have the championship, but he's gonna have the championship. But yeah, I think all three of them hold the belts at the end. I don't think Heavy Machinery wins. Like, I think Daniel Bryan and Rowan have a definite probability of retaining. I don't think Heavy Machinery will have a chance of winning because they looked so strong on last Tuesday. And when you look strong, it's usually because you're gonna lose.
Oh.
Now, so there's a Raw Tag Team Championship match. Who are the champions? Do you know?
For Raw?
Yeah. Because I keep forgetting.
Is it the Revival?
It is the Revival. Who are they facing? Do you know?
The Usos.
The Usos. Okay, so I did not know this match was happening, but apparently you did. Okay, Revival versus the Usos. I think the Usos because
I also think the Usos.
The Revival are...
I wouldn't pick anybody but the Usos if the Usos were in a match.
What if they were facing the Hardys?
The Usos.
What if they're facing? Hold on, I'm trying to think of something. What if it's the Shield?
I can't find his freaking.
I can't think of people. I can't think of
Shield.
Yeah, I can't think.
I mean, it would never be the Shield now, but the Usos.
You think the Usos could beat the Shield? It's crazy pants, crazy talk. But
I like the Usos.
We're both going the Usos because
Usos. That's a tough one because I like the Shield too, but like John Moxley's never come back.
Oh no, I meant Rollins.
He's with the shits right now.
He's with the. What does that mean? The shits.
He's with the shits right now.
I don't know what is the shits.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
He don't eat ass, but he's down with the shits.
I don't know if we should presume that. We should ask Renee before saying what he does or does not do. All right, okay. Talking about ass eating, SmackDown Women's Championship: Bayley versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross for the championship.
Bayley.
Yeah. You sound unhappy about that.
Because I just don't like this whole thing that they're doing.
I don't like the whole thing either. I really want Bliss and Nikki Cross to win because I like co-champions sounds like such a fun gimmick and like a cool idea they could work with.
Yes, but I don't think that they would do co-champions. I think they're gonna say co-champions right now, but then if they win, it's just all gonna be Alexa. And Alexa's gonna be like, no, I did this. No, you were just like my person to do all my dirty work. Like, and I feel like if they win, Alexa's gonna steal the pin from Nikki like she did in the one match against whoever they fought. And then Alexa's gonna be like, yeah, I did this. This is my championship. Like, I've worked so hard to get here, when in reality it was Nikki Cross that should have been in a singles match with Bayley.
You have just swayed me into saying Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross with that statement.
Why?
Well, because now I think they're gonna win and lead to Bliss versus Cross at SummerSlam for the belt, because Alexa's like, yes, said co-champions, but like, that's mine.
Yeah. So I think that might be the way they do it. That's why I'm picking Bayley, because Bayley could probably kick both their asses. Because you have to remember, Alexa's also still like sick right now, that's why Nikki's been doing all this stuff. So like, Alexa's probably not gonna maybe be in the match here and there, or she'll just come in at the end, or she'll start it and then tag in Nikki.
Well, Nikki's gonna do most of the work for sure,
right
but Nikki's beaten Bayley 2 times in singles matches, so like Nikki has been shown that she can beat Bayley. So having the extra Alexa Bliss, there's no way Bayley's winning. And then when Bayley inevitably wins, and be like, well, this was stupid. What was the point? Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley, last man standing match.
I didn't know that was a match. I don't really care.
This one I knew about.
Like,
you don't care about...
I'm sick of saying Braun and Bobby.
Braun? Oh, I am too. It's fucking awful.
Like, Braun, cool. I'm glad that he's in the match, because, you know, I hope he's not still super hurt from... going through the fucking LEDs.
Is he actually hurt from that?
Yes, he actually did get hurt from that.
I didn't know that.
I'm just tired of seeing.
Same.
From the tug of war to the arm wrestling to the LED, like it's. I think it's just because I don't like Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley is terrible. He doesn't do good promos. He doesn't do, like, super good wrestling. They don't have anybody that matches with him well enough, and that's why I think they put him with Braun Strowman so much. Like,
I think the issue with Bobby Lashley, from what I haven't seen this firsthand, but I've heard that he was good in Impact and TNA, and he's been bad in WWE, and I think that's because he doesn't care, because he was promised a match with Brock Lesnar that now is never happening. He's just like, if I'm not getting the thing that I was promised, I just don't care. So I think that's what happened with Bobby. I think he's actually a good wrestler and stuff, but he got fucked, so he doesn't
Bobby
care.
Before, when he was on WWE either. Before he left.
As a kid, I think I liked him, but I really don't remember all that much. But I'm going with Braun.
I'm also going with Braun.
Because I think that if Braun...
I'm hoping that Braun kicks his ass, and then Bobby will leave. Not like leave the company, but like...
Go away for a while?
Yeah.
I think if Braun loses, he loses a lot more than Bobby would lose if Bobby lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, he has more riding on this match, kind of?
Like, Braun Strowman will look worse than Bobby would losing. United States Championship, Ricochet versus AJ Styles. I'm going with AJ, because they got that sweet, sweet club going on. And I've been convinced from all the things I've been watching that Finn Balor is going to join the club, and there's going to be 4 of them. I know it's not going to happen, but I'm just hoping it happens. I want to see both of them with the titles. Going with Styles. And Ricochet still won't look bad, because it will be basically 3 or 4 on 1. So it's not like Ricochet's going to look like garbage. So,
I'm going Ricochet, because I'm hoping that Ricochet will kick all their asses, or they get involved enough and they get caught and then they get thrown out, so it's just Ricochet and AJ, because they've done that before and they had to restart the match. But I'm going Ricochet. I like Ricochet with the title. I understand that AJ Styles is a heel, so you're supposed to hate him now, but like, I'm not really a huge fan of AJ Styles.
You never liked AJ, really?
No. I like Ricochet with the title. He earned it. He worked really hard to get it.
Didn't he get a screwy win over Joe for it?
It wasn't a screwy win.
It's hard to remember. Joe always had screwy losses, so.
I'm going Ricochet. I have faith in Ricochet to pull it off tomorrow.
I would not be surprised if Ricochet wins, but I just think AJ winning makes more sense. Also, does Balor not have a match? I swear he was defending the championship against Shinsuke. I don't see it here.
I don't know, actually, because they fought the other day, and they've been fighting in house shows. Yeah.
Okay, it's not written here, but I just want to do a prediction of that if it happens, because I feel like it should happen. It just makes sense. Who do you think wins?
Finn.
I think Finn too. Okay. Okay, yeah. Here's all the matches.
Because they don't talk about it. They don't do any story about it. They just have them fight.
Yeah. For some reason, they don't care about Finn. I don't know why Finn is so low on their card.
Finn is great.
I don't get it. But Roman Reigns and The Undertaker versus Shane and Drew in a no holds barred match. Who you think?
Roman and Undertaker, and then right after this, Undertaker needs to retire. He just needs to leave. They need to stop calling him in. I understand he keeps getting paid, but just go home. Go home, write out the rest of your contract, get paid for sitting at home, retire already. This is ridiculous. Nobody wants to watch you fight anymore. No offense. It's just awful. It's terrible.
You say that? But I think we're getting Drew versus Undertaker at SummerSlam.
Are you kidding me?
He's 100% not retiring after this match. 100% not happening. If he's not retiring after the loss to Roman or the win against John,
if
or
he's
the
not
awful
retiring after
Saudi
he
Arabia
already
match,
retired 2 times before,
or the other awful Saudi Arabia match, he's not retiring here. Unless he just really needs to beat up Shane. He's like, I beat you once, Shane. I need to beat your ass again, and then I can retire. You've been the thing that's been holding me back, Shane. No, but
I'm so tired of saying Drew and Shane.
I'm not tired of Drew. I'm just tired of Shane.
But I'm tired of all of them.
So I originally was thinking Shane and Drew would win to continue this feud. SummerSlam comes
Roman
around,
needs
then
something
Roman
better
and Shane face.
to do with his time. I feel
but
like
now
all
I'm thinking,
this. Go ahead.
Well, thank you. But I think that it's Roman and Undertaker. They're 2 of the biggest stars in WWE of all time. Well, at least Reigns is the top guy. Undertaker's one of the biggest guys of all time. I thought about him so maybe this isn't continuing the feud. This will be the end of the feud, and Roman just pins Shane, and Drew and Undertaker somehow set up a match at SummerSlam, and that's how they continue that. But I think Shane is done with Roman after that. I hope.
Me too. I heard rumors about it.
What rumors? Rumors about what?
About Shane leaving after this. They're gonna do less of Shane on screen.
I think Shane leaves after SummerSlam, but I think he's done with Roman. I feel like he's going to go into a feud with Kevin Owens till SummerSlam, and then Kevin Owens will be what puts Shane away. But
because Kevin stunned him last week. I forgot.
But I think this ends the Roman Shane feud. Oh, now I'm thinking. Okay. Well, so you're going Roman and Undertaker too?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. WWE Championship: Kofi and Samoa Joe. Kofi? Why?
Because I like Kofi better than Samoa Joe. I despise Samoa Joe so much. I hate him.
I love Joe. I don't know why you hate Joe. I love
hate
Joe
so much.
I love Joe. I also think Kofi, but in the back of my head I'm thinking Joe could win it.
I just hate Joe so much. He's just Joe could win it, yes. He's been putting Kofi and Cocaine clutches and out these last few. But
I feel like
I just don't like Joe.
I feel like if Joe were to win it, Reigns would then take the championship off of him at SummerSlam. I feel like he wouldn't have a long reign. I'm trying to think of where Reigns goes from here if Shane is out of the picture. I feel like Reigns and Joe would be sensible. But I feel like it's safer bet to go with Kofi. Since I said the New Day earlier for the 3-belt kind of thing. So I'm going Kofi as well.
Okay.
Okay. Final match, winner takes all. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch versus Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans in an Extreme Rules match, which actually I'm slightly looking forward to, just because it made me realize that you can't have an Extreme Rules match where they're tagging. It has to be because there's no disqualifications. So what's the point of tagging people in and out? I think it's just gonna be a tornado tag. I hope, and if it is that, then it could be really good because then like Becky could go around bashing everybody with a chair. I don't think Rollins is gonna hit Lacey, but I think Becky's gonna batter Corbin into the ground. In any case, Becky and Rollins, because not the Corbin. It's not that I can't see Corbin with the Universal Championship. It's that I can't see Lacey with the Women's Championship.
After you were the one that said that they were gonna put it on Lacey anyway.
I said that when I thought Becky was gonna stay on SmackDown and hold the SmackDown Championship. That's when I said that.
Oh, but you could see it on her then.
Yeah, but now I don't see it. I feel like I think she was built up well enough where it would have made sense, but I feel like she's been...
Okay. Oh, Seki.
Seki?
Seki.
Gross.
I know. I'm going Seth and Becky.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because I don't like Baron and Lacey. Like, this is awful.
Alright. Final question. Does Brock cash in tonight? Or tomorrow? Extreme Rules. Does he cash in?
I don't care. I don't want to be invited to the Brock party. Because a Brock party is a party cool kids don't go to.
Ooh. See, I liked the Brock party thing, but he has been gone ever since. That was the most I've enjoyed Brock.
We know who's the cool kid here, right?
Me, because I'm at the Brock party.
No, absolutely not.
Are you telling me Brock does not sit at the cool kids table?
He does not sit at the cool kids table.
The cool kids table consists of assholes, and there's no bigger asshole than Brock Lesnar. Therefore, he is the coolest kid.
Nope.
So he does not cash in?
I mean, I don't really care. Honestly.
Okay, but
I don't care about him. I don't care about his Brock party. I don't care about him having the money in the bank. I didn't want him to have it in the first place. I don't care if he cashes in or not. I don't care about Paul Heyman. I don't care about Paul Heyman making lousy announcements.
Great announcements.
I really don't care about the entire thing. So I don't care. Cash in or not, I don't give a shit.
I think you do, because if he becomes champion, you're gonna be very butt mad. I know you will be.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yes, but like, you care then. You do care.
I don't care because I mean I don't think he should have it in the first place. I definitely think if Brock Lesnar didn't have the money in the bank, there could have been so many other better stories that they could have done, like without him being part of this. Like he didn't need to come back. He didn't need to come in and take it. He could have given, like, they could have given somebody else a chance. We wouldn't have to see these bullshit videos about Ali. He could have the money in the bank, and he could have already cashed it in on an opponent that was well worthy to fight him, and like he could have a title right now. But no, now we get Ali and all these weird background video things that don't make any fucking sense.
What's going on with
at
Ali?
All. Like, they went from pushing Ali way up, like, literally to the top of the ladder, and just to fucking knock him back down and do all these bullshit videos. Like,
that's because Kofi took his spot.
That's awful. That's terrible. But Ali literally could have gone to do Kofi. He could have gone to do the Intercontinental Championship that Finn has. He could have gone, who else? The United States Championship. He could be fighting Ricochet right now if he had the money in the bank. He could cash in on Ricochet.
No, you can't. It's only for World Championships.
Oh, well, that's bullshit.
I mean, I suppose you could, but that would be a waste of a thing.
But I think it would be really good, because, like, Ali has really good fighting style, and I like to watch him, because personally, I like the people who do, like, the high jumps and the high flying and the flips and everything. So, like, that's why I like Ricochet. That's why I like Seth Rollins. Like, that's why I like Finn Balor, and I like Ali. But, like, now my opinion on Ali is going way down because of the story or these weird things that they're doing with him and not letting him be in the ring. Like, it's one thing if he has an injury and, like, he has to do all these things, but, like, come on. Brock Lesnar definitely didn't need to have that fucking Money in the Bank title.
Yeah, no, I don't.
The box thing.
I don't really want. I wouldn't have wanted Ali to win it, but I don't want Brock having it.
See? So Brock literally should not be in this picture. Paul Heyman got a new job. He doesn't need to be the advocate for Brock Lesnar anymore. Brock can go back to UFC and not have to be in WWE.
He doesn't do UFC anymore. Pretty sure he's retired.
He can go fuck his WWE wife that's not in the fucking Hall of Fame. Thank you very much.
I don't know what any of this has to do with asking if he's I just want to know if you think he's cashing in.
He can go do whatever the fuck he wants in his like $1 million mansion, because he's got the mansion, the jet, the yacht, whatever the fuck he's got, because he's rich as fuck, because he comes in and does all this shit and asks for so much more money. But he can go do all that stuff, write out the rest of his contract, and then just live grumpily as he does outside of fucking WWE. I don't give a shit. I don't want to see him on screen. I don't want to see him pummel people for no reason. I don't want to see him take his fucking MMA squishy knuckle gloves off to, like, make people bleed in the fucking forehead, because I don't give a shit. Brock Lesnar does not appeal to me. I don't care. He literally ruins the WWE experience for me. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I'm sorry I'm ranting. I just have a lot to say when you ask me things.
We didn't say much the past few times.
I'm making up for the past few times I wasn't here.
Okay. So,
but, like, I don't think he's cashing in.
Okay, there we go.
And, like, it makes me mad, because that means that I have to see him at some point after this. And we have to get Paul Heyman for all these weeks after this until he cashes in, because he has up to a year, which means he doesn't have to do anything with it until next year. He could wait until the title has changed 5 hands until he cashes in. And it's gonna piss me off, because that means I have to listen to Paul Heyman. That means I have to wait for Brock Lesnar, who I don't like to see anyways. That means, like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, is Brock gonna cash in on this one? Because then that's gonna make me mad, because this person is well worthy of the title, and if they just give it to him and then they have Brock come in and just steal it away from him, like, that's ridiculous. Like, Brock needs to go. Brock needs to go, okay? Paul Heyman has been hired for, like the creative or whatever of Raw now.
Yeah.
He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He can make changes as he pleases. He can still be on screen. He just does not need to be the advocate for Brock Lesnar, because Brock Lesnar doesn't need to be here. He doesn't need to have the Money in the Bank contract. I really wish that somebody would just sneak up on him, kick his ass, steal the contract, and be like, Vince,
that'd be great.
I got this. I'm cashing this. This is mine now. Like, I'm sure the contracts on the inside haven't been touched. They don't have Brock Lesnar's name on them.
Do you think there's actually a contract? I think it's just a briefcase with nothing in it.
Well,
I mean, really, it's a boombox now. There's definitely not a contract in it.
Well, no, it's a case. I think he only used it as, like,
I know.
It looked like the boombox for that one time. Anyway, so I think, they could steal it and then, like, just write their name on it real quick and be like, this is my contract now, and I'm using it right now. And that would be, like, the best surprise ever. And then that takes it away from Brock Lesnar, so he can get the fuck out of here. It gives somebody else an opportunity or the chance to do what they want. It gives the WWE more opportunities to create new and better, exciting stories for people to want to tune into WWE. And, like, AEW is a very different style of thing right now. And I feel like the way that WWE is going right now, minus Brock Lesnar. With Brock Lesnar in the mix is worse, but minus Brock Lesnar, the way that WWE is going right now, I think a lot of people are going to go towards AEW because of how shitty WWE is. And because of Brock Lesnar, at least for me, I don't really want to tune in as much to WWE. And I'm super interested in the AEW pay-per-views that have been coming, because they've been pretty. And I know that, like, last week or the week before when they did the Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman, like I mentioned before going into the LEDs, and you could hear Corey Graves yell, "Oh shit." And, you know, lately we've been just seeing a little bit of blood here and there, you know. I don't like blood. It like, makes me nauseous. I don't like seeing blood. But AEW is very gritty. It's very aggressive. And that's the kind of thing that I liked when I was younger. I like seeing it in AEW. I don't like, you know, Dustin Rhodes and his fucking gushing fucking blood to where he's drinking his own blood. Like, hey, it was terrible.
You won't bleed out if you just keep drinking it back in.
Yes, but then you're like retaining more iron than your body needs.
It's iron that was just in your body.
Whatever.
If anything, you're recycling.
So, I don't like it when it's that much, but I definitely like the gritty and the aggressive and the, like, nobody really gives a shit. You know, like, the more than PG-13, almost rated R kind of wrestling. Right now, it's very PG. I heard, like, rumors and talks about having WWE kind of moving up from PG and maybe making it more PG-13 with the swearing and a little bit more blood and stuff like that. But, like, the Attitude Era was where it was at. And I know that, like, kids watch this, but I was a kid when I was watching the Attitude Era. Nobody gave a shit about it then. You know what I mean?
You were 2 during the Attitude Era.
Well, I was also watching, like, when it was, like, in the in-between.
That's the Ruthless Aggression Era.
Okay, well, I like that, too. There was still blood there. There was still, like, a lot of aggression there. I don't like that they've sort of dumbed it down, made it more kid-friendly, because kids are gonna be kids, bro. Who gives a fucking shit? I hear 12 and 13-year-olds swearing, smoking, you know, doing whatever I didn't do as a kid, but, like, these days, nobody gives a shit.
Snickers gives a shit, and that's the issue.
Snickers? Get your shit together, Snickers.
Get your Snickers together.
Eat your own product, because you're not you when you're hungry. And you're definitely not you. Because we need this.
I think that's a good spot to end on. That's a beautiful ASMR Snickers. Eat your own Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Well, guys, that is all for the predictions. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for all the good shit. Notification bell so you know if it's a stream or upload. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And as always... Oh, did it. Peace.